Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Good evening. Hey, I'm Katie, and I am one of the literacy ladies, one of the co-founders of the Literacy Camp, and I'm here to hang with some parents tonight, or educators, or whoever you are. You're welcome. But it's our Monday Mom Chat. We do this every Monday night on our Literacy Camp, on our other pages as well. But 9 p.m. we talk about all the tips, easy strategies that you can implement to help your kids with learning. So specifically with literacy, we are the reading specialists here to help you get your kids loving reading and writing, being really successful in school. And as moms, we want it to be really, really easy for you because we know what it's like to have your hands full all the time. So that's what we're here for. Come join us every Monday night at 9. You can also watch the replays here or on YouTube, and we will share with you easy tips for you, families, to implement to help your children learn at home in really easy, tangible ways. I always say put your comfy pants on, bring your favorite beverage. I will come casual always. You can see I didn't even do my hair for you tonight. I always put my kids to bed first and then come sit and hang with you and hope that you do the same thing. And we'll always keep it short and sweet too, because we know your time is really valuable. So here we go. We're going to give you some value, help make your life easier, help you help your kids because you care so much about their learning and their education. And it takes a little effort from us parents to make sure that our kids are really academically successful. I recently heard somebody say that every parent should have an academic vision for their child. Dr. Eric Thomas said that recently, and I had never heard that so specifically before. Every parent should have an academic vision for their child, and I thought, wow, that is really powerful for us to think about as parents. And I had to even sit and think, what is my academic vision for my kid? So parents, we just know that you are going to find the most success when you're involved in your kids' education, but also that you need it to be easy. So we're here to support you, to be a part of your village, help make it easy for you, give you easy, tangible tips to put into place right away. Here we go. All right, tonight I'm going to share with you an easy way to get your kids reading more and a support that is going to make it really feel like you're not having to do a lot of work. So we want to pull in some resources that are free and easy. Here is one of the best kept secrets. Maybe some of you do this a lot already. Maybe you don't. Utilize your local library. I know that sounds simple, but it is one of the best kept secrets. Your local libraries are a completely free resource to you. They are one of the most underused resources that have a wealth of different opportunities and resources available for you to use for free. And they want to support you too. Like lots of libraries, they're trying to increase their checkout rates. That's how they do data analysis to see if they're being successful. So we want to share with you some ways that you can use your local libraries to make helping your kids easier for you and to help your kids get more excited about reading. So 5 quick, easy ways I'm going to share with you. I'm going to give you some examples from my local library, but I did a quick Google search. These are things that are available at almost any library. They may call it something a little bit different, but you can find almost all of these resources in any community for free. Here you go. All right. First tip is just to use the library as a resource to check out text, right? To check out books, any kind of books for any member of your family, preferably every member of your family, because it's really great for your kids to see you reading as well. And most libraries right now have a number of different options for you to access different books. So lots of them, I looked up our library, and many in other areas are doing in-person library open. They're open now. They have drive-up curbside services. Makes it really easy for you moms to just throw things in your cart and just pull right up, and they put those books in the back for you. Our library is even doing a locker pickup. So if you don't even want to do the curbside, maybe you work late and you want to pick up your books after the library is closed, they have lockers outside where you can have your books placed in there and pick them up when you are ready. And they almost all have outdoor drop-off boxes too. So whatever your comfortability level or whatever your schedule is like, libraries are available for you to do any of those different kinds of ways to check out to get access to more books for your children. Okay, so use the different systems, whatever works best for you. That's tip 1. Pretty simple, right? Tip 2, check out what your library has available for you to access. So different libraries offer different things. Our library has, they're called literacy bags. So they're little like backpacks, and inside of them, there are all kinds of different literacy tools. So they have alphabet puzzles and alphabet books and little like leapfrogs with alphabet, games, electronics. I mean, every different kind of thing that maybe you're thinking, oh, I wish I could buy more of those. Or maybe you just want to change it up. You have a couple alphabet puzzles, but your kids are bored and you want to try a different one. Our library has those literacy bags. A friend of mine, also, her library has sensory bags, which I think is super cool. If you do like sensory tables or bins for your younger kiddos, or really any elementary kid, they love that stuff. So like a bin of, I don't know, all kinds of like rice, things they can play with and pour and write words in. So anyways, her library has bins that you can check out with different sensory things and then just use it and return it for free. And you didn't have to figure any of it out or purchase it or anything. I also saw that my library is doing computer checkouts. That is incredible. I have never heard of such a thing. So they literally have laptop computers that you can check out for 2 weeks at a time and use and take back. So how amazing if I know a lot of schools are providing devices at this time, but if your school is not providing a device and you've got 3 different kids and they're all working on homework, you can go check out a computer from the library for free. That's amazing. Or for an adult to use if you've got, you're sharing a device with your family members. So really, really check out and to look into what your library has to offer, the different things that they can provide for you. Those are just a couple examples, but there are endless different types of things that libraries are checking out to families right now. Ooh, one more. Many libraries also have passes to local things in your community. This is amazing if you didn't know this. They have like zoo passes or children's museum passes. So you can go to the library, check out the pass to your local children's museum, take your kids there for free, then return the pass to the library. Same thing with the zoo. That one is not every library. I know there's one like kind of near me that has been doing that for a while. And then my local library just started to do that. So look into that. But I'm just giving that as an example that there are so many untapped resources within your library that will help your kids learn and make things easy for you. And they are free. They're free. Okay. Number 3, many libraries have this. I know my local library does, but I also did a quick Google and saw it in lots of different areas. It's called tutor.com. And they are free online tutors for students from 2 to 9 p.m. Totally free. So if your child needs help with academics and you're busy because you've got 3 kiddos or the assignment you're not really sure how to do, I know some of you are thinking about math, right? Like that different kind of math, and you're like, I don't know how to help with this. Whatever it is, sometimes our kids just learn better from somebody else. I totally understand that too. Tutor.com, totally free. Tutors available 7 days a week from 2 to 9 p.m. And the reason I'm connecting that with the library is because you get access to that with a library card number. So if you just went to tutor.com, I don't think you get access or you'd have to pay for it. But if you see that your local library is participating with that, or maybe they have a different similar service, this one I think is through Princeton, if I'm remembering correctly, but you go to your library, you click that link that takes you to tutor.com, and you type in your library card number, boom, free tutoring for your child online 7 days a week. That is incredible. So tell everybody about that one. I thought that was pretty amazing. Here we go, number 4 real quick. Krista and I have talked about this one a lot. Krista's the other literacy lady you see here around here sometimes, my business partner and bestie and co-founder of the Literacy Camp. Hoopla is the other best kept secret of the libraries. I know lots of different libraries, almost every library has this, but sometimes they use a different system, so it might be called something different. But essentially it is an online system where you can go and check out materials for free. And they're not just materials that exist within your library. Hoopla is an app, so it has just like an abundance of different things, different books. I love using it personally for books to listen to, so audiobooks. I've never bought an audiobook, a single one. I know a lot of people love using Audible and stuff, but I get them for free on Hoopla. So you can listen to audiobooks on there. Sometimes I listen to CDs on there. You can not download, but you like stream it and listen to it. Music, movies, like all kinds of things, but tons of kids books too. So it's a great thing you could use on an iPad at home, or to listen to kids books in the car, or kids music with, interesting learning elements to it. So Hoopla, you definitely want to check out. Again, it's its own app with tons of information, but you have to have a library card number to access it for free. And I know Libby is the name of another system. So if your library doesn't use Hoopla, they may use Libby, or they might call it something different. Just ask your librarian. But it's online checkout with an endless number of things. Great audiobooks for adults or children. So check that one out. Here's number 5. Are you ready? I know I'm talking fast, so I want to get you out of here, but I want you to have tips that you're like, whoa, I can go use that at the library tomorrow. My life will be easier, and my kids will benefit academically in the area of literacy from this suggestion. That's the goal from us. Okay, so here's number 5. Check into what kind of reading programs your local library offers. And many of us think of summer reading programs, which are amazing, but almost every library has some type of reading program that's going on year-round. So you don't just have to wait for the summer reading program. They have all kinds of different ways to help encourage and motivate your readers at whatever age level they are. So for example, many libraries have like a winter version of the summer reading program where kids are keeping track of how many books they read and turning it in, and they have different prizes. Many libraries do something called Battle of the Books, where they have specific books chosen, maybe early chapter books, and your child and you can read some of them together, and then you vote on which ones you liked more. So lots of different ways like that get your kid excited about reading, and they can access that through the library for free. A lot of libraries do the 1,000 books before kindergarten program. So it's just keeping track of if you can get through 1,000 books reading to your child before kindergarten, which you can totally do very easily if you start when they're babies and you read 1 book a day. And they get a prize once you turn that in, and it's fun for you to keep, and it's motivating for the kids to see you writing those books down. Our library is also doing reading challenges, so you can go and this is an example, of course, but lots of libraries do this or something similar, and they have different reading challenges, and you can click on it per grade level. So some of them are, read whatever you want, but read 100 books, and then you get a prize, and some of them have a list of books, like a list of books for kindergarteners, a list of books for second graders, and the students keep track and they check off, or they put a sticker next to those books after they read them. Of course, they're all books that are available in your library, so you can access all of them for free, and then they get a prize when they finish that. So we say we are never above bribing the kids to read. We always will promote helping them get the intrinsic motivation for reading first, if you're able to. We want them to love reading and not just do it for a prize. But if it helps out to give them a prize, whatever, make it happen. We just want kids getting miles on the page, reading a lot. So look into whatever your local library offers in terms of reading challenges and reading motivators, prizes, things like that. Many of them have them going on year-round, and a lot of people think they're just going on in the summertime. So look into that with your local library too. Those were 5 quick tips for you to use your local libraries, an underutilized resource completely free to you in almost every community, and lots of ways to make your life easier, things that are already put together for you that you don't have to create, and that will help motivate your children to get excited about reading and learning. Even just knowing where their local library is and visiting it on a regular basis will increase your child's reading motivation and their literacy skills. So we encourage you to continue to make time, even if it's once a week, once a month, whatever works for you, to visit your local library and use their resources in some capacity. All right, families, that's our tip for you tonight. Hey, come join us here every Monday night. Follow along with us here at the Literacy Camp and the Literacy Ladies, and we will be sharing tips for families, teachers, communities, ways that you can help increase literacy rates for kids and help support children to get them reading and writing and being successful academically. And stay tuned, because news about the Literacy Camp Summer 2022, that sounds crazy, Summer 2022. Is coming very soon. It is going to be epic. I know I keep saying it, but Krista and I have had 2 years to plan this. It's pretty amazing. So big news coming about the literacy camp this summer very soon. So stay tuned and we will share that with you shortly. Come find us at theliteracyLadies.net to get on our email list if you're not already there. Grab our free parent guide there as well. And we will see you next Monday. Happy reading.